hear something I used to be afraid to admit as a black person? I'm still uncomfortable admitting this, but I'll say it anyway. I will personally never marry or date someone with BBC. I strongly believe compatibility is something that's important. There is no reason for me to be fitting a Guinness Book of Record-sized eggplant inside a needle-sized hole. When I was growing up, I heard stories of small women getting torn up because they married someone and they didn't check their size. And they were stuck with that situation, or they had to divorce because of that. I will not put myself in that situation. I know some of you like to say it stretches. I am not testing that. I will not be an experiment. I will not experiment. I would not traumatize my body just for the sake of testing if it works out. I will not.
You know, there's this trend going on social media. As a black person, I used to be afraid to admit this, but now I'm not. Some people might have worded it different. Like I saw this one guy say, as a black person, I am now unafraid to say this. No, whatever, but you get the point. Me as a black person, I've never been afraid to say any damn thing. But I'm not going to talk about what she talked about, even though I thought that was weird, because that's all we hear as men. So the first time I heard this, it was like maybe 4 years ago, give or take, something like that. I heard somebody say this. They divorced their husband because his thing is too big and she couldn't take it. I was like, what the hell? Never heard that before. That was my first time hearing that. But anyway, this is something that I have always wondered. And I always mentioned this and talked about this. And I'm a black man. And I've always wondered this. Why is slavery and racism is the first thing we bring up when things don't go the way we want it to? What I mean is, for example, I tried to get one of my nephews a job where I work at. Of course, he brings up them people are racist up there. We went too far as a people to we escape slavery and all that stuff. I forgot his exact words, but I was like, you gonna let other people affect how you make your money? Something is wrong with you. If that's what you're going to do, something is really wrong with you. So why is that the first thing we bring up? And do you know Jews was the number one people that was in slavery? It was Jewish people. It wasn't black people, it was Jewish. And then do you also know every race were slaves back then? Blacks, white, Asian, Hispanics, every race was slaves. And how come we're the only ones that love to bring up slavery and racism? It didn't affect us the most. We're letting it affect us the most. I don't hear no other race bring up slavery like I hear black people. Also, too, racism. You don't think people are racist towards Asians, towards Hispanics, towards whites, towards, anybody? You don't think your own people are racist towards you? So why is that the first thing that comes out of our mouth? And I remember, if I can find that video, I'll link it to this video, if I can find it. But I remember years ago, Shaq talked about this on live TV. Him and Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith, NBA analysts, excuse me. And Shaq talked about this, how black people treat, each other. And boy, people had a lot of shit to say. If I can find that, I'm going to link that at the end of this. But I'm like, what? Instead of you getting upset, where's he wrong at? That's what I want to know. Like Bernie Mac used to say, I've been black a long time. Oh my God. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and bring that up. Just to try to, hopefully, this will help other people come out and say something. Because it's weird that we can't even be who we really are amongst our own people. Why? Because we're going to get viewed a certain way. We're going to get mistreated. We're going to get talked about. There was one guy, one black person said he don't like soul food. Oh, you should have seen the comments in that video. There was one person that said people don't like him because he talks proper. So you see what I'm saying? It was just like, y'all crazy, man. But anyway, with that being said, this is your boy Man Up. I'm talking to Deuce. I'll holler at y'all.